Alright, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Makar Kadash, double honors to the elder apostles, the great millstone that taught me this truth, and salutations to all you sincere laborers out there pushing this truth in all sincerity and faith and honesty. And before I begin this lesson, I would like to thank Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, for giving me the spirit as well to do another video. And this is more on that topic of comfort is the enemy to success, man. And the reason why I'm really making this video is because, man, you look around and you see, you know, our people, so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, you know, we don't belong in this world. We don't, you know, we don't fit in with this current world. All right. You know, we looked at as, you know, the filth of the earth. You know, we always being persecuted just because of who we are. You know, whether it's by law enforcement, you know, wherever the case may be, man. You know, here just sitting in this car, man, I'm, you know, at a little park or whatever, man, by the beach. And I see nothing but Edomites, man. You know, police officer down the road there or whatever. You know, I don't feel comfortable here, man. Why? Because I'm in the truth. I know who the enemy is, man. And I know that these people are not for me. But Jake, you know, they don't know that these people are enemies, man. You know, they don't consider, they don't know, man. They're not in the truth. They're not in the knowledge. So they think these devils are their friends, man. So the reason, you know, to make the go back to the point is that comfort is the enemy to success, man. Because Jake is comfortable here in America. All right, Jake was willing to give up his rights just because he's comfortable. Here it is, you live in a society, you can be walking down the road, all right, in a neighborhood that predominantly Edomites, so-called white people, and you'll get stopped. They'll look at you some kind of way. But because you're comfortable here in America, you're comfortable here with getting the crumbs, you're comfortable here with working 9 to 5, you just so easily settle. You know, yeah, I'm a deal, man. You know, ain't worrying about the cops or whatever, man. You know, they do that, man. You know, Jake actually accepts the oppression. He accepts being looked at as nothing because he's comfortable with the crumbs that he's getting. So I'm going to get right into the scriptures. Micah 2 verse 10. Arise ye, depart, for this is not your rest. So the Lord's telling you to rise, man. The Lord didn't bring us over here to keep us over here forever, man. Little do you know it or not, you know, and I'm talking, you know, to you hopeful members of the elect out there that's not fully persuaded yet. Little do you know or not, the Lord has come to buy back. You know, the Lord has purchased us, man, with his blood. He's coming to buy back that, man. I mean, he's coming to redeem that, his purchase. Salaki. He's coming to redeem his purchase. So here it is like, you know, somebody's holding something very valuable, but another person has already purchased it. So what, if I spent good money on that, yo, I'm going to come back and get that wherever it's at. Yo, that belongs to me. So here it is. We over here in America, a.k.a. Babylon, wherever you brothers may be. Whether you be in Africa, whether you be in Europe, whether you be in South America, whether you be in Australia. All right? We've been purchased with a price. And thy Redeemer, Yahweh Shai, he's coming to redeem his purchase, man. It's Micah 2 verse 10. Arise ye, depart, for this is not your rest, because it is polluted. All right, and just even morally, this place is polluted because the simple fact of the injustice in this society, man, completely unjust, polluted morally. All right, it's morally, man. Jake, you have no place. Here it is. You know, you work the hardest, but you get paid the less amount of wages, man. And no matter how hard you work, or no matter what level you so-called get on, you still gonna be despised amongst the nations. But what? Since you comfortable, you willing up to give up your rights. You willing to give up all your morals. You willing to bow down to Esau, your master, because you comfortable with the crumbs that he's giving you, man. So that comfort is an enemy to your success. You gotta come out of this world and come into this truth, this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. All right, because it's truth. The Most High makes sure you uncomfortable in this truth, so you won't be like Jake out here sleep. It's just so easy for Jake to go, to stay in the world or to go back in the world, yeah, I'm just work this job. Eventually, 20 years from now, I buy this little 3-bedroom house. Or I have me a nice car. You know, I have some nice used luxury car that some Edomite passed down that you got from a used car dealership. But you willing to give up, you know, your morals and being respected as a human being just because you comfort, man. That comfort is an enemy to 2/3, man. Comfort is an enemy to 2/3. That's why we say, call Allah Yahweh Shah for pulling us out of this. F the comfort, man. That's what the scriptures say in the book of Apocrypha. It says, since we have left them, our lives have been hard, roughly paraphrasing. Since we have left the heathen, our lives have been hard. And that's what they say. So what? They want to go back into the world. Micah 2 verse 10. It's like, arise ye, depart, for this is not your rest, because it's polluted, it shall destroy you. And that's what it's doing, destroying Jake, man. You willing to give up your right as a man, to be respected as a man, as another human being, because you comfortable. Esau can look at you any kind of way, treat you any kind of way, poison your food, but you willing to give all that up, your rights as a human being, your God-given rights as a human being, because you comfortable in this society. You don't want to come into the knowledge. You don't want to come into the way of understanding. You don't want to get out of this situation, this current situation that you're in, because you're comfortable with the crumbs that you get, man. But here it is, Yahweh Shai has showed us a way out. He's given us his truth. He's given us our identity back. But you don't want to come from that. That's why you love the little comfortability that you have, which at the end is going to get you destroyed, man. It says, it is polluted, shall destroy you, even with a sore destruction. So with a sore destruction, this place is going to destroy you. You're going to eventually end up getting shot by some cop, or getting cancer from all the polluted food. All right? Something eventually is going to end up happening to you, man, in this society. You know, Jake don't live well and live long in this society, man. Jake is constantly oppressed, constantly looked down upon. Walk into a grocery store, walk into a convenience store, whatever, man. All nations trying to feed off of Jake. This is just straight robbing Jake from day to day. But Jake comfortable. Alright? It's Haggai 1 verse 6. Ye have sown in much and bring in little. Once again, Jake is the hardest worker. You know? Look at all the inventions, man. You know, you do your research and you do some digging, you find out a lot of these inventions were made by Jake. When I say Jake, I'm talking about Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans. All right, a lot of these inventions were made by you because you had no rights to patents during that time. Esau got his name on. So-called white man has his name on a lot of these inventions. All right, and we found that out. Or what Esau would do is he would take the invention that Jake made back then, you know, make little intricate, little tiny changes, and then he'd go and get the patent because he had the rights to do so. And, you know, it's no different from now today. We got a thing called white privilege. All you got to do is get on a suit, man. I saw a YouTube video of this dude pranking an Edomite. He was pranking people. He was able to pull up at any fast food restaurant joint with a tuxedo on. And he actually pulled up at McDonald's and Burger King, I forget which one it was, and was able, just because he an Edomite, just because he's a so-called white man in a suit, he was able to go there and tell the managers that certain employees are fired. He was able to do that. Go in a grocery store and tell certain managers that, oh, okay, your one employee, Shakita, you know, we getting a lot of complaints about this and that. You know, and the manager asked him, who are you? He said, hold on, you don't know who I am? You know, I'm the CEO of this building. But it was a damn prank. But because he's an Edomite, that social level, he has that social class, that social respect in this society, he able to dress up in a suit and just walk in and be a damn clown. All right? I got 5% left on here. You know, but Jake can't do that, man. Let me see if I can get some juice here real quick. Slack you. little bit. Just hold me off a little bit there. All right. You know, but Jake can't do that, man. You know, because Jake has a low social status, man. What? Jake comfortable with the crumbs that he getting, so he willing to give up his rights, even being looked at as a man, or looked at as being equal. So I'm gonna read on. It says, "Ye have sown in much, but bringing little. You work these hard jobs, and yet Esau is at the top of these companies, just collecting all the wages." You know, Esau is such a savage. I mean, he even enslaved his own people. But we ain't talking about them. We talking about Jake, because Jake is what's important. The Lord said, "Go to the house of Israel and prophesy unto them." You know, tell them that you know that I'm coming to redeem them. You know, roughly paraphrasing. You know, putting it all in one sentence. That the Redeemer is coming to get you out of this place. But you have to seek Him, because He's calling out to you. This word is out. All right, reading on, it says, "But ye have not enough." So you never have enough, man. You can work, shit, how many hours? Go and get 20 hours overtime. 20 hours fucking overtime. And you look at your check, it don't even look like nothing happened. Because why? All the taxes they take out of it. You know? Come on. What kind of life is that, man? You're paying taxes, you're a slave. "Ye have sown in much and bringing little, but ye have not enough. Ye drink, but ye are not filled with drink. Ye clothe, but there is no warm." There's always that empty spot in Jake. The empty spot, but since Jake familiar with his neighborhood, you know, he familiar with the goodies. He comfortable with going to master for the crumbs. He don't want to come out of the world and get into this truth. Because at the end of the day, you lack faith. That's really what it is, man. You lack faith. Jake lacks faith. But you know, you brothers out there, man, just enduring the discomfort. It's like it. You brothers that's enduring the discomfort in this society, a great reward is coming. You know? Forget Jake, man. Jake want to hold hands with these devils. So be it. Let them go down, man. But the Lord is still calling unto you through His men, all the way up into that last hour, to that last minute. Come out of here, all right? The scripture say, "Those of you who are troubled, rest with us. We are the comforter." We here to tell you that it's going to be it's light at the end of that tunnel, man. Come to the light. Yeah, it's gonna be discomfortable, but mentally you're gonna be at rest, because you're gonna know that why this place is set up the way it is, why these people treat you the way they do. You know, you're gonna have understanding, you're gonna have closure. You know? Reading on, it says, "And he that earneth wages to put into a bag with holes." So they're earning wages to put into a bag with holes. That's what it is. You working, but bam, living paycheck to paycheck. But what, Jake comfortable with that? You know, as long as Jake say, "I got my job. You know, I got my job. I'm clocking in. It's a blessing." You know, this is what Jake say at work. It's a blessing. You got a job, man. You blessed. You got a job. You blessed. You know, Jake glory in having a job, man. You know, and Jake could work 20, 30 years at Walmart and end up with capped out at $15 an hour, man. Come on. But here it is. Walmart is a multi-million-dollar business, if not a trillion or whatever you want to call it. And you making them all this money. You've accumulated them all this money over the years, but you capped out at $15 an hour. You know, and then that whole college thing is a scam. You know, you get out of college, you can't even find a job. Then you stuck in student loan debt. But Jake comfortable, man. Jake is so damn comfortable in this place. And I'm gonna close out with this in Baruch. Cause you know, at the end of the day, man, you know, y'all brothers fighting this faith, man. We just gotta hope. We just gotta hang tight, man. And we know, we see it happening. We see it happening. You know, we holding on to our faith, which is our foundation, man. And nothing, Esau can't take that from us, man. You can't let Esau take that from you. Esau wants you to not believe in his truth. Esau wants you to lack faith in Yahweh Shem Yahshai. That's why he creates his science. He don't want you to have faith in the Most High. He just wants you to just continue to serve him. This is Baruch chapter 2, verse 30. For I knew that they would not hear me, because it is stiff-necked people, and Jake is stiff-necked. You can't tell Jake nothing. Nothing, man. It says, but in the land of their captivity they shall remember themselves. And we are here in America, remember ourselves. We put on our righteous, beautiful garments, adorning ourselves. Alright? Reading on, it says, and shall know that I am the Lord their God, for I will give them an heart and ears to hear. And we have, man. That's why we hearken. We hearken unto Yahweh Shem Yahshai. Come out of her. This is not your rest. Comfort is an enemy to your success in this place, man. Anytime you want to make money, you got to come out of your comfort zone. You got to do something you're not comfortable with. And we are gaining in this truth spiritually, man. Reading on. Verse 32, and they shall praise me in the land of their captivity, and think upon my name. And that's what we're doing. This is the land of our captivity, and we're praising Yahweh Shem Yahshai, calling upon him. You know, see, here it is. I'm sitting right here. You know, Esau got to make sure his door is locked. You know, but you know, give you that, you know, that fake ass smile, man. You know, it's want to make a shirt with that shit on it. You know, to all you Edomites, keep that, man. You don't have to do that. You know, I don't want to see that fake smile. 2 seconds. You know, like, come on, man. It's like they perfected that shit, man. I hate that shit. You know, but this is the society we live in. Fucking devils, man. Here it is. We on a fucking beachfront, but that you know, y'all sailed y'all ass into and planted your houses on the most beautiful parts of the beachfront. You know, the beach back there, but you plant your houses right, your big ass 3-story, 2-story houses right here, and when you push Jake all the way to the middle of the hood, man, of the ghetto. You know, one Curdy is like, all right, since we took this from y'all, all right, we'll take the bad parts and y'all take the beautiful parts. No, Esau came in and took everything, planted his house right here on the seashore. But Jake comfortable with the roaches. With roaches and rats crawling out of his house and having to worry about, you know, people coming to your house, home invasions. Jake comfortable with that, man. You know? Reading on, it says, and they shall praise me in the land of their captivity, and think upon my name, and return from their stiff neck and from their wicked deeds, for they shall remember the way of their fathers which sinned before the Lord. And we like, man, Lord, we understand, you know, us brothers in this truth. We understand, like, we get it, you know. Baba Kashah, tarry no more. Come back and save us. Alright. He said, and I will bring them again into the land which I promised with an oath unto their fathers. So you Israelites, you have an inheritance, man. You don't have to lease no more. You're not going to have to rent no more. You got to come serve the Lord. You got to come out of the world and patiently wait on your reward. Okay, it says, I promise an oath unto their fathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, and they shall be lords of it. So we're going to be lords of this of the land, of this earth, and of this promise. You know, it says, and I will increase them, and they shall not be diminished. So we ain't going to be diminished. We're not never going to decrease. We're not, nothing's never going to be taken away from us. We're only going to gain more. All right? Galaxies. What your heart's desire. You got to have faith and wait on the Lord and endure this discomfort right now. It says, and I will make an everlasting covenant with them to be their God, and they shall be my people. And what's the everlasting covenant? To be perfect. To get new bodies, man. that have the laws in our inward parts. That's the everlasting covenant. So we ain't never got to deal with discomfort no more. You can be comfortable in the kingdom. But Jake, this ain't really comfort. Jake, this not really comfort for you, man. Come out of this place. It says, and I will make an everlasting covenant with them to be their God, and they shall be my people. And I will no more drive my people of Israel out of the land that I have given them. So right now, Jake, you got, and I'll say Jake, I'm talking all Israel. Right now, we got people in our land. But the Lord, he said they will turn from their stiff-necked ways, remember my name. It's like you remember themselves, remember their sins, remember their transgressions, call upon my name and worship me. He going to place us in our land. But with that, I'm going to give all praise to Yahweh Shemi Ashai. Double honor to our apostles is a great millstone. Salutations to all you sincere laborers out there pushing this truth. And all sincerity and faith and honesty, man. And that comfort is an enemy to success, man. It's truth. It's pure success. Shalom.